How's everyone doing, everyone? We're gonna watch this volcano is erupting. Let's see what it's all about for a little while. Looks pretty cool. Watch the volcano for a little while. Welcome into Ranimal Media. It's good to have you guys. Us rolling down the volcano. Check that out. That's cool. Yeah, we'll hang out here for a while and watch this live volcano feed. I left the link to these guys' channel in the description. If you guys need to have it, wanted to see it. They have all kinds of different volcano feeds up. There's some more lava running down the volcano. That's pretty neat. That definitely looks hot. Nature's not messing around. This is a volcano erupting in the Philippines. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Hope you guys are all having a good day today. Oh, check that out. There's a river of lava coming down. That's cool. Check that out, guys. Smash that like. Wow. Awesome. That's neat. Lava spitting out over the top of the caldera coming down the volcano. Check that out. The noise you're hearing in the background is whatever's live happening in the Philippines right now. The background noise. I'm rolling myself up a fine cigar. I'm gonna sit back and watch the volcano for a little while. Relax. Make sure you get some coffee. Thanks for joining me. Ranimal Media. There goes the lava. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Ranimal Media. You guys are all having a good day. That lava is so hot. It'll melt rocks, metal. It's just pouring down the side of that volcano. You see it tumbling down both sides of the volcano. That's cool. It's like fireballs of lava rushing down the hillside. Look at that. Slow eruption. It's not violent like you see in the movies. That's crazy. Make sure you guys share Ranimal Media. I appreciate it. I want to grow this community. Smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to Ranimal Media. Look at that lava go. Check that out. Check that out. That's crazy. Starting to look like a proper volcano. I'll check that out. The camera's miles away. I don't think I'd want to live near a volcano. I watched way too many documentaries. It's not my thing. Looks cool though. But the sulfur in the air, you shouldn't be breathing all that. That's toxic gas. Melted rock, melted planet. Who knows what's in that stuff? Hope you guys are all having a great day. Hope you guys are into volcanoes and weather stuff. I'll be posting it as we go along. We're gonna hang out here for a little while and see what's happening with this volcano. There won't be much to see when the sun starts coming up over there. I think they're clocking the tops at this 4:30 in the morning for them. Good for us because we'll be able to see. As soon as the sun comes up, visibility dies down and the sun blurs everything out. But it looks like it'll keep going and going on for days. It's very active. Definitely interesting stuff. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Leave me some comments in the comment box. If you're watching this live on replay, make sure you share it out. Thanks, guys. Look at the lava bounce down. It's just bouncing like a ball. That's neat. The lava cools, it will turn into obsidian or pumice. Volcanic glass. Definitely don't want to be breathing that stuff in. It looks so neat. Almost looks like it's fake, but I assure you it's real. It's happening live right now on planet Earth. Volcano is spewing the lava down. Magma. There's a cool fireball that came out of nowhere. And to remind you, we're only watching the tip of the volcano. When they zoomed out, it's a pretty tall volcano off in the distance. They have a really good camera setup. You guys see the magma lava rolling down. It's actually rolling down towards the bottom. Gravity's pulling it. We're only seeing the top of the volcano. I left their channel link in the description if you guys want to go subscribe and watch other volcano weather feeds. They have all types of stuff on their channel. Welcome into Ranimal Media, everybody. Look at it pour down the sides. That's so cool. Mother Nature at work. Like there's dogs and chickens and things in the foreground of the sound that I don't like the volcano. I think they want to leave. Don't know. I hear a rooster in the background among the dogs. This is a live volcano erupting in the Philippines. Live right now. Be sure to share out this video. Thanks, everyone. Seeing little lights in the background flicker on and off. I'm not sure if that's through the smoke or if that's part of the volcano mountainside. That could be embers. Or they could be lights. Sometimes when I watch the volcanoes, sometimes you'll see UAPs and ball lightning and interesting flying anomalies around the sites. Wow, spew out. That's cool. A river of lava coming down the hill. That's neat. The whole tip of the volcano is covered in lava. Check that out. It looks intense. Smash that thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. Here comes more. Check out the tip. That's cool. Volcano is waking up. How do you go about your day knowing there's a volcano going off where you live? That's crazy. There goes more. Welcome into Ranimal Media. We're watching a live volcano erupt in the Philippines. The dogs and the chickens in the background don't sound like they want to be there. I don't blame them. Volcano's starting to wake up this morning. Grab some coffee, share the video, see how much this thing wakes up. It's happening live right now on Earth in the Philippines. I'm watching the tip of the volcano. That the mountain's huge. The camera's sitting about a mile or so back. It's only zoomed in at the top. So when you see that lava rolling down, it's got a long ways to go. Gravity's yanking it right down, pulling it. Here comes another river of lava. And you can see the lava bounce off of itself and go down the hill. That's pretty cool. Thanks for watching Ranimal Media. I appreciate it, guys. Boy, that's cool. Firebomb came out of nowhere. The top's been spitting out lava now for a good 20 minutes. It's definitely been picking up. It's 5 o'clock over there where they're at. 5 in the morning. It's going to be harder to see when their sun comes up. The sun will blur out some of the lava. And the smoke will blur it out. And we won't be able to see as well. Hopefully I'm wrong and we can see better, but I don't know. We'll find out. You'd think that you could see better when the sun comes up, but sometimes if the volcanoes aren't really going, then there's not much to see. Hopefully this thing kicks it up a notch before the sun comes up. The lava that's up by the caldera has been picking up and been spewing out a lot more lately. The volcano's definitely awake. Welcome into Ranimal Media, everybody. Right now we're watching an active volcano blowing up live in the Philippines. It's almost 5 a.m. for them. I left more information about the volcano in the description of the video. Along with a link to these guys' channel, so if anybody wants to go support them, they can. We're just going to hang out a while and see what this volcano is doing. Then move on to other stories and interesting things. Make sure you subscribe up. I'm trying to grow this community. I do appreciate it. Oh, that's so cool. He's zooming back out the camera, so now you can see how big the mountain is. Something. Guess he's not zooming out. Gotta be so hot over there. I wouldn't want to breathe in those fumes. Sulfur and glass dust. Yeah. Starting to look like a real volcano. Lava balls just bounce down the hillside. It's crazy for liquid magma to be able to bounce. But it seems to. Just avalanches down the hill. It's crazy. Very interesting. I like it when the fireballs come out of nowhere, you don't see them, and then they hit the side of the mountain and burst. That's pretty cool. You're all having a good time today. I don't think I'd want to live near a active volcano. In the background, it sounds like the animals in the area want to leave, or they don't want to be part of that. Not sure if they're always that loud around in the Philippines. Sure sounds like they want out. I watch too many volcano documentaries, so when I watch these, my brain overreacts. Imagination likes to take off, and you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Check that out, that's cool. Almost like a postcard. Looks like it's waking up more. The lava's just been rolling down for the last 20 minutes or more. Make sure you get some coffee, guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Ranimal Media. Thank you. Check that lava out. It shapes the hill. Wow. That. That's crazy. Avalanche of lava magma. Look out on both sides. That's crazy. Check that out. 5 in the morning their time, and it's starting to wake up. Right on clockwork. My question is, how do they know it's not going to turn into a big, devastating volcano? Who makes this determination? The geological department really knows this? It's a fact. I knew Mother Nature has a mind of her own. I would not want to live there or go to work and just carry about my day. I think I'd be on my moving day. Oh, heck no. We go on vacation someplace for a while until it quiets down. Until we know it's safe. You don't want to play with nature like that. Not fire. Heck no. Humans aren't fireproof. Thanks for watching Ranimal Media. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Good morning, the Philippines. The peak of that whole volcano is covered in lava. That's crazy. Earlier, you couldn't see much lava up there. Now it's glowing. It's a big ember. Look at that. That's crazy. It's like being on another planet. Or watching something from under the ocean. That's crazy. I appreciate you watching Ranimal Media. Thank you. I'm Ranimal. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, the lava that's at the peak definitely is expanding. The big red ember is growing. Wonder what it's going to look like in the daylight. Sometimes volcanoes look a lot different in the daylight. Right now we can see where the hot spots are, but when the sun comes up, sometimes they look a lot different. Or you're looking in a hot spot inside the caldera and you're not even seeing the mountain. But this time the guy zoomed out about a mile away where he's sitting. We're not looking inside a caldera. This is the whole volcano. And that's the peak tip up there spitting out. But sometimes you can get confused, and then when the sun comes up and they pan the camera around, and you're like, oh, I was only looking inside the caldera that had like a pumice layer over it. Hear a lot of chickens in the background. The dogs seem to have quieted down. I don't hear as many of them barking anymore. I still don't know, I still hear some. I wouldn't want to breathe that smoking. They did have places I was looking at that had tours where people were paying to go up into the volcano sites. They had tour guides that would take them near the volcanoes and talk to them about the geology and whatnot. I have to see if I can find any of those videos to share with you guys. They were pretty neat. It more happens when a volcano starts to really erupt. Different people flock down there, and then tour guide people try to make money off them or whatever they do and take them out sightseeing. Oh, that's cool. Check that out. The lava's making a new path. Oh, there's a shooting star or something. Check that out. Right up by where my head is. Shooting star, shooting star. Or UAP. Or something. You've seen it live on Ranimal Media. Shooting star deserves a like. Like I was saying earlier, sometimes around these volcano sites, you see UAP flying object looking things flying around. Sometimes. I was watching a volcano had red lightning. It was coming out of nowhere. It was like a movie. It looked awesome. To see if I can find the footage. Definitely looked like it was from a movie, but it was live footage of a volcano. It was generating electricity and electric and stuff. Oh, another shooting star or UAP. Oh, it's flying back. It's going the other direction. What does that? Do 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 do. And those are some pretty fast drones. I was just seeing a thing in the news that Trump just told the FBI or whoever it was that they need to release the UFO alien ET information. And I was just seeing a report about it. There was something else flying around right down by my beard. They could just be airplanes in the distance, guys. I'm not good with locations, so I don't know what kind of airports are around there. But that is interesting. Interesting stuff. The tsunami hit in Japan, the Fukushima one. There was UFO, UAP type things that was outrunning the tsunami on the ground. They were caught on camera by like Fox News and stuff in the helicopters. And they were outrunning the cars. The cars were getting overtook by the water. It was crazy. If you find the footage, I'll have to find it so I can play it for you guys. It's some crazy stuff. But for all we know, those in the background of here could just be airplanes. Or people's drones. It is a little after 5 in the morning over there, so flights will be taking off and people will be waking up to mess with their drones and video this volcano going off. Doesn't seem to be going back to sleep anytime soon. That was what the news said, that he demanded the FBI, CIA, whoever, to release all the files immediately pretty much and to stop messing around. So, who knows if that was fake news or real news. I guess we'll find out in time. That lava is so cool. So hot. It's starting to gather from the peak and just start running down. It's starting its own little river over there on my side of the screen. Interesting where all the lava decides to flow and go. It picks its own path and nature takes it and gravity pulls it where it wants to go. It's pretty neat. It's a bunch of melted rock and all types of stuff. That's crazy. Tip is getting brighter, so it's probably going to be spewing a lot more out. Seems to be windy out there. I don't know if wind has any effect on the top of the volcano getting hotter, like when you blow in a flame or not, but we'll find out, I guess. You guys are all having a good day out there. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Right now we're watching a live volcano erupt in the Philippines. It's a little after 5 in the morning for them. They're just waking up. The sun's just starting to come up over there. Volcano is alive and awake. It had its coffee. Have you? Yeah, the sun's coming up. You can see the outline of the volcano now. There's something off to the far side floating up in the air. Another UAP looking thing, or ashes. Now it's out of the screen. See it, I'll call it out. Ranimal's OCD will demand it. I hear wind in the background, but I like to think that it's the rumble of the volcano. It possibly could be. Not sure if they rumble. That's more of an earthquake type thing. There's your postcard picture. Take a screenshot. Keep watching the peak. I'm waiting for it to spew more of the lava over. You gotta imagine it's bubbling and boiling in there. Volcanoes are definitely some interesting geological effects. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Appreciate having you guys here. Watching a live volcano erupt in the Philippines. It's 5:20 in the morning for them. The sun's coming up. The volcano is wide awake. Background, you can hear chickens and dogs barking. The area is covered in a smoke. Smog of sulfur. Yeah. Imagine it does not smell very well over there. Oh, there's something up above floating. Probably airplanes. Pretty quick and they don't blink. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I do appreciate it. Just hanging out, watching the volcano, seeing if it has any action to it. If it keeps spitting out lava, we'll keep watching it for a while. In the last hour, it's seemed to have woken up. A good 2 hours ago, it wasn't really having any lava. Caldera peak now. It's flaring up. Looks awesome. Seems the wind came in and it's pushing all the smoke off to the side. That'll help us see. There's a gentle breeze going on over there. It's so cool when the lava bounces all the way down. And mind you, we're only seeing the top of the volcano. When the guy with the camera zooms back out, he's sitting about a mile back in town, and the volcano is huge in the distance. He zoomed with a very, very good camera. You see in the top. So when that lava rolls down, it has a long ways for it to go before it hits the bottom. It's like avalanches of lava coming down. Luckily, anything living in the area would have already left, so there's nothing to kill down there. I don't know if there's trees down at the bottom, but I know there's a town just below the volcano. And that's kind of scary. There was houses and people and a whole town. Small city. Sure wouldn't want to live next to an active volcano. I lived through a flood once before, and that was fun enough. Fire? Oh no, that does not sound good at all. Very cool to watch, though. There's something flying. Watch that like. Thanks, everybody. Stuff. Watch for the geology, and I watch it for the lava, and the weather effects, and possible flying objects, regardless of what they are. If it's in the air fighting gravity, it's interesting to me. Especially the one that was on the far side that just went straight up. We could say it was lava and ash going up, but what goes up usually comes down. Yeah, it could go down off camera. I'll give it that, but if it wasn't lava and all that, then what was going straight up? Airplanes don't go straight up. They go sideways. Just saying, interesting. I'll make sure I rewatch my video and I'll get interest out of it. Oh, there's another thing down there. Oh, missed it. It was below me. What they are. Possibly, if he zoomed out, we'd get better context to what the flying things are. But he has a really, really good high-end camera. So whatever they are, and he's capturing them, they're whatever they are. There's another YouTube channel called Custodian Files, and he videotapes those things flying around airplanes and helicopters. If you're interested, you'll have to go check his channel out on YouTube. I have to share some of his videos with you guys. The stuff he catches is incredible. "5:30 over there, the sun comes up. Good morning, the Philippines. Good morning from Ranimal Media. You have a beautiful volcano. Take that lava splash. That's awesome. Left a trail of smoke. It's like it cut the mountain. Wonder how long it takes the lava to cool. like the lava that's off to the sides that aren't being messed with by the new hot lava. Learned in textbooks and things is lava took a long, long, long time to cool. See? There's a town below and a huge, huge volcano. And we were only seeing the top. Insane. You want to live there? Look at the blue lights. There's houses even farther, or buildings even farther closer to it. The camera guy, he's way, way back. And if you look down way over there, it looks like a little spot fire's going on. And then way over there in the middle, there's a spot fire going on in the middle. But that one right over there looks more interesting. It looks like it's closer towards town. You'd think that they could put it out, but you can't put lava out. It's not like in the movies or whatever. And that's the Philippines. They don't have the means to do whatever you see in movies. It's just not a thing. Crazy. Look at the peak. It's spitting out lava again. That's so cool. Welcome to Ranimal Media, everybody. We're watching an active volcano in the Philippines. It's a little after 5:30 in the morning, and the volcano is awake. The town is just waking up, the sun's coming up. Be sure to subscribe to Ranimal Media. I'd like to grow my community. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's kind of neat how it looks like there's a cloud on the volcano. That is awesome. I'd imagine that's a plume of sulfur. Earlier this morning, there was all the smoke everywhere, all the way up to where the lights are blinking on the in town. Now the wind must have came in the morning in the last hour, and it's been pushing the smoke off to the side. Not a strong wind, just a gentle breeze seemed to have done it. It cleaned it up because I don't think it was fog. Maybe they had fog, I'm not sure. You'd have to rewind the video and let me know what you think. Volcano's definitely awake this morning. They can't turn it off like a light switch. The last one I was watching, it was spewing lava like straight up. It was awesome. Maybe this one will wake up and same. Doesn't look as windy as it was earlier. think someone has a helicopter in the air. Oh, a bird. There's a bird there. Yeah, birds are awake. Good morning, Philippines. Get yourself some coffee and get away from the volcano. I would look at the volcano the same as a tsunami. I'd say, no. I guess if you live near it and has been doing it for a while, you're used to it. Where I live, me watching it from here, I'm not even used to watching it from here. Heck no. Not if the thing's smoking and active. That's a big no-no. No way, no how. Yeah, I think I hear a helicopter in the background, but I don't know what they're doing, and I don't think they're going over by the volcano, so we probably won't get to see them. I'm not sure if there's an airport nearby. Nothing about their area, other than they have an active volcano. Possibly many. Check that out, the lava's pouring down the hillside. Definitely green down below. So, if the lava did get down there, it could catch the trees on fire, or whatever that is down there. I think it would. I guess it's not serious enough for them to do an evacuation. Ranimal just likes to get overexcited. It's best when I watch these and I don't know the full context. Check that out, the lava's pouring down the side again. But watching it makes me want to go learn about the full context of what's going on over there. See if that's dangerous or not. Or if it's just normal. Like the Hawaiian Islands, they say that there's a whole bunch of volcanoes that are active and people are living near them, and they laugh and they don't care, and they just laugh it off. Imagine a volcano is a serious thing, though. was in all the documentaries I watched. It is a beautiful sight. They live in a nice, beautiful place. Check that out. They definitely have beautiful scenery. Since he zoomed back with the camera, I haven't seen any of those flying things fly by. I've been looking. I'm fairly sure they weren't birds. They possibly could have been, but look how good quality his camera is. I don't think those flying things were birds. The ones a little while ago were. When I called them out, there was two birds. And they were cool, they were merry. It's neat. Little streams of lava spewing down. That was a bird. That lava's cool. There's like little pieces dripping right down in the middle. It rolls and gets dislodged from where it is, and then just rolls and rolls and rolls. It's like candle wax or something. That's some thick lava. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Thanks for watching Ranimal Media. I appreciate you guys being here. Watching an active volcano in the Philippines. For the last hour and 20 minutes, it's been going off, spitting out lots of lava. think it's getting its second breath of air. I don't see how sun and daylight would make it stop. I don't see how that would have much any effect. Unless it's something to do with the pull of the gravity and the moon and how it pulls the tides and affects the lava. I don't know. Because it was going pretty good a little while ago. Dogs and the chickens that I hear down there seem to be getting louder. People are starting to wake up and start their mornings. Clock up there says it's 5:16 in the Philippines. Good morning, Philippines. Hope you guys are all having a good time. Getting your coffee, waking up. It doesn't seem like the volcano is going to affect you all today. You guys have beautiful scenery around you guys. And from what sky we see, it looks like you guys are going to have a beautiful day. A sunny one. Be sure to share this video, everybody. Subscribe to Ranimal Media. That's cool. You can see the smoke collecting up the peak. It's not traveling straight up, it's gathering with itself, going up the mountain. That is cool. Almost looks like it's being sucked back into the caldera. Maybe volcanoes do breathe. That's neat. Oh, I think I just seen like a little fly bug flying around. He might be near the camera. No way he's over there. Oh, that's a bird. It's a bird, everyone. False alarm. He's zoomed in, so anything that cuts in front of the camera from any angle is gonna show up. He's shooting far lens. He's a good mile and a half, 2 miles away or more. His camera is insane. I remember him saying on one of their feeds a long time ago, one of the volcanoes got so hot that it melted the outside casing to one of their cameras and that they couldn't turn it or pan or do anything anymore. It pretty much fried the wiring inside, and it baked it inside the housing that they had it in. So they had to get a new one, and they were talking about how expensive it was, and those cameras that they're using aren't cheap at all. They're like buying Lamborghinis or Ferraris. They cost a bit. I don't remember how much, but enough. And they have a lot of camera feeds, a lot of cameras on their channel. I left a link to their channel description stuff in the description of this video. You can go there and you can see a bunch of different feeds they have. They have a whole bunch of different cameras and places and things they do. They're a geological channel. Something was just flying around by the peak of the smoke. By the peak. Ranimal seeing things again. Still spitting lava out of it. A little bit here, a little bit there. Sun and daytime seem to have an effect on it. I'm gonna have to look more into that and see if there's a connection. Doesn't really make any sense though. The sun's far off and it shouldn't have any effect on it. By the time the moon circled around and the sun came up, the moon should have been far enough off that its gravity wouldn't have had much of an effect on it. But who knows? I don't know. Interesting stuff. You can see the yellow smoke. That's sulfur. Sulfur in the smoke. And possibly broken up glass particles from the obsidian pumice. As the new lava's coming down, it's coating the old lava, breaking it up and melting it. Turns it back into slag again. I wonder what type of minerals it spit out. Gold, platinum, everything in between the works. They say gold and all that good stuff comes from these geological activities. Wonder what's melted in the lava that it gathered and melted and it spit out. We will never know. Thanks for watching Ranimal Media, everybody. Hmm. The fire seemed to have gotten a little puny. The video go for you guys. Interesting. You guys lost the camera for a minute. Oh, I fixed it for you. Let me check. Sorry about that. I was looking for another feed to bring up. Apparently the computer didn't like that idea. Check this feed out. This is a different volcano in Hawaii. It's on their same channel. We'll watch this for a couple seconds and see what's going on. They have different feeds. If nothing interesting starts happening here, we'll go back to the other volcano. These are the only two that seem to be active right now that's doing anything. The other feeds seem to have been dark, and you can't see anything, or there was nothing on the feeds. So here at least we have something. We're inside a caldera. If you look down here in the bottom corner, you can see the caldera. You guys are even on the video. Let's see. Yeah, you're on the video. Hey guys. New to streaming and flipping between things. We're getting there though. We're learning. If you've watched my other videos up till this video should be a little bit better. There shouldn't be an echo. You should be able to hear the video. You should be able to hear me. Should be reasonably better. I hope. We'll find out, won't we? Hope you guys are all having fun out there. We were watching a volcano erupt in the Philippines. For a moment we swapped to Hawaii. There's a volcano steaming up. Looks kind of neat. We'll stay here and check it out for a little while. And we'll swap back to the other volcano. I think this one's just venting steam. I don't think it's going to do anything. But who knows? I'm not a professional. Definitely no geologist. Lava volume by eruption episode. Billion galleons volume. Volume million M. Interesting. X fountain height by episode. That's some interesting stuff they put down there to read. Hope you guys can read that. Thanks for joining Ranimal Media. Right now we're watching a volcano in Hawaii. Kilaoku. We'll call it Killer Goku. Just seems to be steaming right now. I'm watching number or letter C to see if it's picking up. Interesting stuff. About that again. It seems when I tab to another tab, it likes to possibly take you guys' video feed away from you. We'll have to look into that. So this is camera B of what we were just watching. And if I hit the back button, it'll bring us back to where we were at a minute ago. Cool stuff. Last eruption was February 15th, it says. Definitely a lot of steam rolling out of it. Let's go back to the one we were on in the Philippines. This one actually had lava spitting out of it. Welcome into Ranimal Media, everybody. We're watching volcano eruption. It's taking place live in the Philippines. It's a little bit after 6 a.m. for them. They're waking up, having their coffee, just starting their day. Welcome to Ranimal Media. Hope you guys are all having a good day today. Last. We'll watch the volcano for a little while more, and then we'll go and get off this video and go see what else we're going to go watch. Make sure you guys subscribe to Ranimal Media. Earlier in the video, we seen UAP flying, objects flying around. It was pretty interesting. They could have possibly been airplanes, but I like to think outside the box. On the replay, you guys can leave comments and let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Lava rolling down. It was easier to see when it was dark out. There's probably still lava coming out, it's just harder to see. Every once in a while you'll see birds flying in front of the camera. The camera's sitting a good 2 miles or so back into town. We're only seeing the tip of the volcano. The volcano is pretty huge. There's a town directly below it. Good sized little city, houses and people and cars and the works. We've been hearing chickens and dogs barking in the background. Sometimes you can hear their highway system, if they have one. The road's waking up. Earlier we thought we might have heard a helicopter. To be honest, I don't know too much about the Philippines, so I don't know what they have around there, if there's an airport or what's in their area. We're just kind of watching the volcano. I seen that it was erupting. I said, oh, we better go jump on alive. That's what we're doing. Make sure you smash that like for me. Thank you. A day or so ago, we were following a storm chaser around in the snow. It was pretty awesome. We were sitting back and letting him do the driving in a snowstorm. Much more peaceful that way. The lava definitely cut some interesting designs into the volcano mountain. It's beautiful out there. You guys in the Philippines look like you're gonna have another beautiful day. Blue skies. Doesn't look like there's any rain. The wind died down. Looks gorgeous out there. All you guys have to do now is worry about the volcano. Myself, I don't feel safe with it sitting near me if I was in town. But maybe it's safe. It's beyond my knowledge. They call it Mayon Volcano. Mayon Volcano. Video description, I have information about it. Also left a link to the guys that are videoing this live. So if you guys want, you can go watch their original video footage also, without my commentary. All for smoke. Luckily there's no birds stupid enough to fly around in it. That's toxic smoke. You don't want to breathe that in. And where that smoke is, that's really, really hot smoke. That stuff would burn you. Be hot enough to probably burn your skin. Imagine trying to climb up that thing. No way. That'd be an obstacle course for Superman to climb. He might be able to do it. That's crazy. Yeah, you can hear the town waking up down there. The volcano was wide awake a couple hours ago. It was spitting out all types of lava. The sun came up, it seemed to have died down a little bit. I think it's just gathering a second breath, if that's a thing. We'll sit and watch for a little while and find out. To me, it looks like the smoke that's from the little lava is going up and into the caldera. Looks like it's sucking air. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. Looks like the vent is slowly sucking it back in. Not sure what that means. Definitely need to watch though. Make a neat screensaver. Now you can see it real good with the sun. Definitely looks like the smoke's gathering back at the top. So maybe it wasn't going in, maybe it was just gathering in the mouth. And now rising up. have anywhere to go anyway. It wouldn't go into the lava that's down there, the magma. Well, that's not true. Some of the smoke would get trapped in some of the air pocket bubbles that pop. It'd make some really neat geode effects and stuff later on when people in the future find it. If that's how volcanoes and geology and stuff work. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to Ranimal Media. Thank you guys. Right now we're watching a live volcano eruption in the Philippines. It's about 6:22 in the morning for them. They're just waking up, starting their day. They're getting themselves some coffee. And they're getting their day started. Hope you guys are all having a good day wherever you're at. Having a pretty good day myself. I spent a good 4 hours learning how to reset up my streaming setup. I had a horrible echo in the last few videos I was creating. All the tech videos I watched and how-tos, none of them seemed to help the issue that I was having. So I had to spend a good 4 hours troubleshooting myself, trying to figure out what the heck was going on. Because I had the headset and a microphone, and it was still echoing. It wasn't what the texts were saying. So I think I have it figured out. So the video should only get better from here on out, hopefully. As I learn new tricks and new things and whatnot, I should get better at it. The Ranimal tends to have OCD from time to time, so we'll see. The other videos I made were good practice. Starting to hone into our own little system. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for being here, everybody. It means more to me than you know. Check out all those lava pockets where it dropped all the lava earlier. It's smoking. The little breeze is catching it right in the middle. That's cool. Oh, it's tumbling more down on the one side. Eventually gravity will pull at it. It'll keep tumbling stuff down. This black runoff of pumice or obsidian or whatever this is here. This is not stable. It'll run off. If you look down below it, there's like soot from where the rain got to it in the last few days or something. Or it's where it hardened. I don't know. Not a professional at knowing volcanoes. I learned a lot about geology, but not a whole lot about volcanoes. Still don't think I'd like to live under a volcano. Especially when it's active. The smoke that I seen this morning, if it wasn't fog, if you had to breathe that in and that was into your houses, oh no. Especially if it smells like sulfur, rotten eggs and stuff. What I seen this morning when we started the stream, it was really, really smoky or really, really foggy. Or a mixture of both. And as I seen it, I said, oh no, those people down there, they all have to breathe that in. I heard the dogs barking and chickens going off. And that was before the roosters. It was like chickens. They wanted out. They didn't want nothing to do with the volcano. Now, if you listen to the background slightly, if I be quiet, you can hear roosters crowing and you can hear chickens and dogs.
Okay.
And people. You can start hearing people talking now. Good morning, Philippines. You guys are just starting to wake up. You guys are about to have 6:30 in the morning. Your volcano is awake. We seen UAPs over your village. Breaking news. Breaking news. Welcome into Ranimal Media, everybody. Glad to have you guys here. The mountain is smoking. As you sip your coffee, you get to watch the smoking mountain. Mother Nature is doing her thing. Jump back ahead, see what was happening on the other volcano. Yeah, this one's still steaming. It's pretty cool though. Oh, there's seagulls down there flying around. Here's the catch. You'll see the seagulls, and you'll see what they look like. Then possibly you'll see things that people call ball lightning or UAPs flying around near the that smoke. It's a possibility we might see them in this feed. As far as I understand this feed, we're in Hawaii, and we're inside the caldera. And the magma that we're looking at right now made a shell, hard shell that's over the liquid magma, and it made vents. But we're inside the caldera. There should be walls keeping all whatever lava and anything inside. I could be wrong, but that's usually how these shots work. The last volcano we were just watching in the Philippines, that was a full volcano shot. You could see the whole volcano. This one, I think we're looking in the rim of the inside of the caldera of the volcano. But I could be wrong. This one's live in Hawaii, happening right now. The other one was in the Philippines. They were a good ways away from each other, but equally happening on planet Earth, live. Throwing all that smoke and warmth into the air. But like I was saying earlier, an added bonus when we able to see UAP or things floating around. It's a possibility. The Philippines had such activity. Point is to pick out the birds from what's not birds. You might not see anything though. But we'll sit here and check this out for a while and give it a shot. The steam vent looks pretty hot. Can't imagine what the birds are doing flying around down there by it. Birds aren't stupid, they're pretty smart. Seagulls are one of the smarter birds, so I don't know what the heck they're doing down there. There's technically nothing to eat inside the caldera. Everything, it should be fairly sterile down there. That's black obsidian pumice. It's up there on it's the rocks. It's made out of glass, volcanic glass. There's no plant life. Really shouldn't be any bugs. Bugs would be even more stupider than the birds to be out over by that. But they used to put birds inside mines when they used to mine. And if the air quality was bad, the little Tweety bird would pass out and possibly die, and it would tell the mine people that it's dangerous and there's no oxygen. I would imagine it's sort of the same with the birds and them flying around down there. And they get a lungful of that, oh boy. That's sulfur and who knows what. If you've ever melted a rock before, there's all types of minerals and stuff inside of rocks. Who knows what that is when you breathe it in? The chemist people tell you to always have masks on and not to breathe any of that stuff in. If you look right on my side under the far side of where the smoke's coming out, you can see the yellow buildup of sulfur. That's what it looks like to me. Could be wrong though. Sulfur ash. Ranimal's not a professional. Just a Ranimal. Thanks for being here, everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying Ranimal Media. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Ranimal Media. Trying to grow the community. I do appreciate it. We're going to be doing all sorts of different stories. Right now we're watching the volcanoes. Seeing what they're doing. They're active live. We were following a snowstorm that was taking over the East Coast the other day. Till I get a dedicated fan base, we'll just dabble and do a little bit here, a little bit there. Try to find some interesting stuff to watch. Appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Share out my feed. You guys are watching the replay. Make sure you share my video. Watch my other videos. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated. Try to improve as we go. Hope you guys are all having a good time so far, though. We're sitting watching an active volcano in the Philippines. It's 6:37 in the morning for them. The volcano was spitting out lava last night. You rewind the video, you can see it. Pretty cool. It seems to be going back to sleep. But I could be wrong, it could take off at any moment. Pretty sure volcanoes spit lava whenever they feel like. I don't think it has to do with the sun and the moon. I think it knows that Ranimal's getting excited watching it and it decided to calm itself down. It said, Ranimal, calm down. So I was like, alright. So we're calm. Ranimal was getting overexcited thinking that the documentary stuff was taking place and we were going to watch a town disappear and UFOs and the works. Maybe next time, maybe next time. But maybe this time, hey, you never know. Give it a chance, give it time. Maybe you'll see history made on Ranimal. Ranimal Media Live. It seems like it's kind of getting sleepy. Doesn't seem to be doing much. It's an interesting red-brown color of the dirt, whatever it's made out of. shoot, random, I had a dot on his screen, and I thought I was seeing a bird hover in place, but it was a dot that I had to wipe off the screen. Make sure you guys wipe your computer screens. Make sure they're clean so you can see good. Stuff. I got my OCD going for you guys. If I see anything out of place and anything interesting, I'll call it out and let you guys know. So far I'm just watching the smoke in the middle, and there's little pieces that are rolling down and the camera's not catching them, and you can see the rolling of them on the red dirt stuff in the middle. Look how big that is. In the daytime now you can see all the trees and greenery. Wow, it's beautiful. Good morning, the Philippines. Wow. What a view. Birds are flying around being merry this morning. Everyone's drinking their coffee, waking up. They're getting their little ones off to school. And the volcano's active and awake. We're watching a live volcano eruption in the Philippines on Ranimal Media. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. I wonder what happened to the little fire that was going on the side of the volcano this morning. Lava came down the side of the volcano this morning and there was spot fires. And now that you can see in the daylight, there's greenery halfway up the volcano. You can see where it burned it out. I don't think I'd like to live down there and have to worry about a forest fire engulfing my town or my house. Heck no. Earlier lava was just pouring out of that thing. It seemed to have quieted down. Somebody told it that it's morning time. Philippines prayed to the volcano god. And he must have listened, because the volcano's not really doing much of anything anymore. Give it a little while though, it might spit out some more lava. I don't see what's stopping it from doing it. It surely didn't have run out of what it had. It was spitting it out pretty good earlier. I think it's just taking a breath of air and coming back for more. Definitely still smoking out of the peak. That whole peak was red hot a couple hours ago. It was a big red burning ember. And it's cool how the lava cut itself down the volcano mountainside and made those little finger grooves all over the place. Gave their mountain a little bit of design. The other side of the mountain looks like. Definitely still smoking out of the top. That's what it was doing before I started spitting out lava this morning. It was gathering big plumes. And then out of nowhere it started spitting up. It was definitely interesting to see this morning. I don't think it was morning for me, it was morning for them. Same difference. I live on space-time. We run on YouTube time. That's cool, there's a cloud coming through. Check that out. That's neat. That is cool to see. That's the flying nimbus. Definitely looks like there's more smoke gathering at the mouth of the volcano. Wow, that's a beautiful shot. Nice picture. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Thanks for tuning in to Ranimal Media. I appreciate it. Those clouds are awesome. I like the one in the far back. Looks like a dark storm cloud rolling in. But it looks like a blue sky. I don't think they're getting any rain. Volcano wants rain. Welcome into Ranimal Media, everybody. Right now we're watching a live volcano in the Philippines. It's about 6:50 in the morning for them. They just woke up. They should be getting their kids off to school, having coffee, feeding their dogs. The volcano was spitting lava out a couple hours ago and still got heavy smoke coming out of the mouth of the caldera. There's hot spots up and down the volcano. It's active and awake. Make sure you smash that like button. Share this video with your friends and family. I appreciate it, guys. I would like to grow this community. Community is there, they just have to find me. I'm here. I'm Ranimal. Nice to meet y'all. I hear another helicopter in the background. Could be wrong. Sounds like it, though. Those little clouds that are going past are cool. Alright, everyone, we're switching to some aloe water. Ranimal ran out of coffee for a few minutes, so we stuck some in the coffee cup. Enjoy. Thanks for joining Ranimal Media. Glad to have you guys here. We're watching an active volcano eruption happening in the Philippines. It's almost 7 in the morning in the Philippines for them. It looks like they're having a beautiful day. There's some clouds rolling in to watch. The volcano was spitting out lava earlier. It was very active. After the sun went up, it's been a little harder to see. Got a beautiful shot, but the lava seemed to disappear and go away. It knew Ranimal wanted to watch lava, so it decided not to show lava. We did see a few UAP airplane looking things that flew by earlier before the sun came up. That was pretty interesting. Now every once in a while you see birds flying around. But the UAP looking things were pretty interesting. Ranimal was definitely intrigued. I'll definitely be going back and watching the video later and analyzing them better. If you guys want to see him, just rewind the video or watch the replay. I called them out when I seen them. They stuck out like a sore thumb. I thought one was a shooting star. Possibly was, but then there was more of them. Then they started reversing, going the opposite direction, so I don't know. Unless there's an airport nearby. It's a possibility. Too sure. You can watch at the lower half of the volcano right now. And there's a hot spot flaring up. Like a brown smoke cloud billowing. Looks like it's catching some of that green on fire. See any flames yet, but definitely see smoke down there. The lower middle half of the volcano. Also, the far right hand side up top looks like there's a hot spot where the lava was spilling down early this morning. Seems to be smoke's gathering over there also. Active volcano live in the Philippines. It's about 7 in the morning for them. Good morning, everybody, wherever you're at. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Ranimal Media. Glad to have you guys here. I think we're gonna have to go find some other video to watch. Volcanoes seem to have died down. I enjoyed the fan that I had inside my chat box. It was nice that you watched with me for the whole time. I had a lot of fun. And I think we're gonna get off here and go find another video to watch. Thank you guys for stopping in. Make sure you guys come back to Ranimal Media, watch the rest of my videos, catch me in the next one. You guys take care. Bye.